Vanakkam, good afternoon. Every day we go about our routine work. We go to work, we drive our cars, we do everything by rote. But sometimes, somewhere, for some people, as they go about their routine, there's a little niggle that happens at the edge of their conscience. And that little thought becomes louder and louder each time it pops up, till suddenly you know it. You know it's time for change, for progress, to take a somnolent today and shake it up into a splendorous tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and peers from the press, our beloved and dear dignitaries, our unflinching supporters, good afternoon and welcome. As usual, it is a very hot day, but it is a very, very special day. In the words of the eternal bard William Shakespeare, there comes a tide in the affairs of man, which if taken at the flood leads to fortune. There is such a tide that is being taken at the flood today. And to elaborate and endorse the taking of this tide, there is one gentleman who has stopped many such a tide by the sheer power of his will. Whoever wrote "Time and tide wait for no man" has definitely never met him or had him in mind when they said that. I will call upon the inimitable, the one and only Vice Chairman and Managing Director of India Cements Ltd, Shri N.Srinivasan, to talk of why we are here today. Can we have a round of applause, please?
Actually, I did not realize I had to say more than just a few words. But having been around at the inauguration of the office this morning, I think I will say more than a few words, because today is a different kind of a day for us in India Cement. India Cement, by its own violation, has of late, in the recent past, pursuing a policy of cement only, in order to focus completely on our main business, which is cement, and slowly move away from what could be not part of cement. This is actually one such initiative in a sense, because here India Cement developed an IT initiative some time back. What was the reason? The reason was to give a better management system to our own business, to develop a system that would help us govern our cement business better in a very focused fashion. In fact, the product was that good that not only did we use it, but it was also given to other cement companies. And other cement companies are using that product. We've not made much fanfare, but this is what it was. At the same time, it was not very much germane. This initiative was not germane to our cement business. So, in a sense, it also languished, I would say. I won't say quite languished, but it was, what it needed was focus. It needed somebody to take it and run with it. So that is where we have been very lucky. Mr. Prabhuram, who has joined us, is a technical, is a professional, is an entrepreneur who understands this space very well. So now, in a sense that he is going to take this and develop it. He's going to literally run with it. He's got a lot of good ideas and create value, value for everyone associated. So this is why it is important. We have never, in the past, we've had, whatever we did alone. We never really had a strategic partner. The first time there is a strategic partner who is going to take charge of this business. And I am very confident that in a few years' time, you will find great success here, because he is very impressive as a person, very knowledgeable, and as far as we are concerned, it will also be, this will flow along with our own philosophy of stepping back from what is not really our core business. So I have great pleasure today to announce that this Tekplay is now in play, and to talk about it and to explain what ideas, what verticals, what plans he has, I invite Mr. Prabhuram to come here, and gentlemen of the press, the media, could ask him anything you have doubts on his plan for the way forward. Thank you.
Shri Srinivasan, may I recall you back? Before we call Mr. Prabhuram Ramanathan on, I would request you to launch Tekplay.
I wish to inform you that we are officially, as of now, launching Tekplay. Thank you.
Greatness isn't easy.
Rahul?
For if it were,
Magic?
everyone would attain it. Yet, everyone is given the hat. What you manage to take out of yours is a matter of choice. A pledge. And you are right at the center of it all. From being unique over being popular, following the path to a pattern. Setting your mind to it and marching ahead. Gritting it out despite the troubles. Pushing the limits day after day. Until things begin to fall in place. For that is how you turn magic into reality.
It is said, Adhishtanam tata karta, karanam cha pritag vidam, vividascha pritag cheshta, devam chevatra panchamam. There are 5 elements which have to align for exemplary action to take place. One is the right tool, the right wielder, the modality, the various causatives, and destiny. For Tekplay, not only have all 5 aligned, but we have a 6th exemplary reason also, which is origin, support, endorsement, and blessings from another exemplary source. Thank you, Shri Srinivasan, and welcome globally, Tekplay. While at 3 months, Tekplay can hardly be called a toddler. It has hit the ground running like an Olympic champion, with presence in India, the United States of America, Singapore. Tekplay's technology services over 500 million users. Its systems and software have supported transaction values of over $8 billion. Tekplay Systems Ltd's marquee clients include India Cements Ltd, Chennai Super Kings, I can hear that. Facebook, Google, Cisco, Union Bank, the Indian Railways, the Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and so many more preeminent businesses. Enabling and facilitating seamless migration to digital platform, Tekplay Systems Limited's targets for 2020, while seemingly very mammoth, is extremely doable for them. Tekplay is client-oriented, it's predictive, it's delivery-focused, it's future-forward, ductile, agile, sleek, lean, and unerringly different. Flourishing in its vibrant and ambitious and self-confessedly geeky ethos are its committed, proactive, problem-solving, dedicated, dynamic-driven specialists. Truly it is be future confident. I would now invite Shri Prabhuram Ramanathan, Executive Director, Tekplay Systems Private Limited, to talk more about Tekplay. So I welcome you onto the dais. I would also like to call on Shri N.Srinivasan, the Vice Chairman and the Managing Director of India Cements Ltd onto stage. And also I would like to call on Shri R. Srinivasan, the Executive President, Finance and Accounts, India Cements Ltd onto stage. Thank you, gentlemen. Shri Ramanathan, can we have you on the mic, please?
It's a great pleasure and honor to be here. Tekplay Systems. It's a privilege. We have the support of Mr. N.Srinivasan, who's a legend in his own terms, has come here to endorse us today. We are an IT services company and making corporate clients to go digital. We have some great plans for next 3 to 4 years. We are looking to probably do about close to 100 million and above in terms of revenue. We are truly a global company with a Chennai heart. I take this opportunity to welcome all the India Cements executives, my friends, Tekplay colleagues, and the members of the press. It's a pleasure and honor to be here again. Thank you.
The members of the press that are here with us, the proof of the pudding may be in the eating, but the fact that the pudding is here is in your writing. So the floor is now open for your Q&A session.
Yeah, right now the focus is primarily on financial services, manufacturing, which is our India Cements, one of the leading clients. So these are the two focus areas at this point of time. Sure. Tekplay is a newly formed company. India Cements used to have it's not India Cements company. There's a company called Coromandel Infotech India Limited. They were partners for India Cements building an application. As part of the restructuring, we have moved out the IT services business and combined with Tekplay. It's a combination of their existing business and our business plan has formed this new entity. Yeah, right now, next 2 to 3 years, we have an investment plan of $5 to $10 million. We are in an advanced stage of a couple of private equities. In next 3 weeks, we'll probably form them up. It's going to be the fund is out of US. We are a Chennai-based company, but with a global presence. Right now, we have about 400 employees now across the globe. Yeah, in 2020. Yeah, it's primarily combination of organic and inorganic growth. 50% would come from organic growth, and remaining 50% would be inorganic growth. Acquisition would happen across the globe. So, no, India Cements is coming in the capacity of a client. Nobody's on the board at this point of time. They've been great enough to come back and endorse this. A few of them are there in terms of professional capacity. As part of the restructuring, few executives will come on board as well. So, no, which they have to answer, depending on the plan that we have.
Which he just outlined. So, literally, no, he will carry the company, run with it, he will invest, he will organize investment, etc. And he has also, I think, outlined, now we are a large client, we are a very big client, that is, we use their services. I mean, that is a very strong link between us.
We're currently servicing other cement companies as well. So there's no restriction on it. Sorry? Tekplay is primarily promoted by me, and we've inherited the business of C2IL. It's called C2IL. Since we've inherited the business, the holding partners, this is a subsidiary of C2L for time being. As time unfolds based on the next 3-4 weeks or next few months, we'll announce the basic structure and the funding, all of that. The plan is ready, so we're just waiting for the launch and we'll move on from there. 1/4/17, today is an official launch, but we are operational from 1/4/2017.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who has been here. Shri N.Srinivasan and Shri R.Srinivasan who have given unflinching support and who made their presence here with a big pat on the back for Tekplay Systems Ltd. Shri Ramnathan here, all the very best to you. And thank you so much, each of you, for being here. Our friends from the press, Team Tekplay, executives from India Cements Ltd, and everyone who has made this afternoon possible. We look forward to being future confident. Please join us for lunch. Thank you once again and good day.
You step down, sir. Step down, step down. Down, down, down. Come down. Okay.